This is the first full toroidal field magnet from CFS made right here in our factory in Devens, Massachusetts. The idea that we would be able to build a magnet like this off of a manufacturing line and have it sitting here behind me in our assembly hall waiting to go and be assembled into the Tokamak is foundational to CFS. This is the core technology that really unlocks our pathway to a small, economical fusion power plant. The toroidal field magnet is the main magnet inside of the Tokamak. So when you see the pictures of SPARC and ARC, there's these big D-shaped magnets that kind of form a ring around the Tokamak. The job of the toroidal field, or TF magnet, is it puts a very large background magnetic field on the particles. It takes the plasma and it squeezes it in so that the plasma doesn't expand and cool down when it touches the wall. A plasma is an electrically charged, very, very hot gas that's ionized. And what that means, because that gas is ionized, we can act on it with electromagnetic fields. You can think of it as the bottle that we have for our plasma is actually an invisible bottle. It's a bottle that we make out of fields. Sounds very sci-fi, but it's actually real. Even though the magnet from the outside looks kind of like a big piece of machined steel, on the inside, there's a whole bunch of this material called HTS, or high temperature superconductor. And it looks kind of like a thin tape, and that thin tape carries all the current in the spiral that makes the electromagnet. We use about 300 kilometers of HTS tape inside of every single magnet that goes into SPARC, which is kind of a crazy number.
A TF magnet is strong enough to lift an aircraft carrier. The manufacturing process for a TF magnet encompasses a lot of different work centers and many, many steps. We start at the pancake level, which is our primary subassembly, and we go through about 10 work centers. CFS has the ability to scope, commission, and ramp a production line in order to build a high-quality, functioning, high-temperature superconducting magnet. We've really proven that we can ramp and execute and generate a high-quality product. There's 288 pancakes that go into SPARC, and we've completed all 288 at this point. It was really an all-company effort. It's not just the production team and the organizations that directly support us that make the magnets. The facilities team, the quality team, the machine shop, all those teams are super valuable, and we couldn't have done it without them. The entire company was really a big part of getting us to this point of delivering the first magnet. We have 17 more magnets to make, so I'm super confident that those 17 will get faster and more efficient and will deliver high-quality products.
Not everyone tests their magnets in the same way that we do. The modular design of our magnets allows us to test them as we step through various stages of the build process. So we're not at the final magnet build and turning it on for the first time. We've actually operated subcomponents of the magnet throughout its production life cycle and have built a story of being able to say, this is trending towards a final acceptance for the magnet for SPARC. The entire production line, including our test stands, are designed and optimized so that we can maintain an aggressive, high-speed delivery rate of the magnets throughout the factory. As we have 2 test stands, the length of the test that we run allows us to be changing out one magnet in one test stand while testing in the other test stand. We're kind of flip-flopping between the two. Whenever there's a magnet ready to test, we're ready to go.
Even though this is the first TF magnet that's going into SPARC, it's actually the culmination of a series of firsts. So we first built a stack of tape, and then we took that and built it into our first pancake. And then we took those pancakes and built them into our first winding pack. And now all that winding pack is wrapped in a structural case, and it's our first TF magnet. And so there was a whole bunch of firsts that got us to this point. And the really, really exciting thing is that all those things that I mentioned before that were firsts, we're now doing routinely. So we make tape stacks all day, every day now. We make pancakes all day, every day. So this is just the first of many that are going to be rolling off of our assembly line.